Can I ask you to take us back to that, first of all? What was your reaction when you saw those numbers, which proved to be pretty accurate, didn't they?
Yes, well, very accurate. My immediate worry was for my closest friends in South Wales, and because it seemed to indicate that quite a lot, we'd lose even more seats than we did. If I'm honest, I wasn't surprised. I'd felt it on the doorstep that day in the pouring rain, both in the Rhondda and then later in the afternoon in Cardiff North. I think we knew some of this was coming because we'd walked into a trap.
Of calling the election.
This is my biggest worry, that whoever is the next leader of the Labour Party needs to show that they understand quite how bad a result this was. I mean, bad because people like myself who represent some of the poorest constituencies in the land will find it 100 times more difficult to be able to deliver for the WASPy women or the miners, widows who don't get so much money from the miners' pension and so on. I mean, it just makes it 10 times more difficult.
When you talk about understanding how bad a result it was, how then, what's the atmosphere going to be like at this meeting of Labour MPs a little bit later on? Well, I imagine there'll be some who will be of the different opinion, the same sort of thoughts we saw come from Jeremy Corbyn over the weekend, that the argument was won, but the election was lost.
Well, you don't win the argument unless you win the election, to be honest. And in many ways, I think we'd lost the argument and the election before the election started. We should never have voted for this general election at this time. That was a strategic error.